Hey guys, this is Viking Roglan in the middle of the night. Okay, look at this one. Very cute. Ooh, very cute. Very cute. Right, So, sometimes I like this pipe. Maybe it is healthy mentally. I don't know. But I really need some mental uplifting right now. The problem is I'm sick. Yes, not mentally. Of course, I am mentally challenged with my past experiences, but at this time it is, again, as it was before, very serious. Very serious. Has nothing to do with COVID, which I refer to as a t-shirt. Well, actually, I don't have a t-shirt, I have a singlet, alright? So, I can be brave, yeah? Because every time I post something here in YouTube, I'm worried. Because I was banned from YouTube. And that is quite serious. Because I am actually a scientist. And my main fields are languages, teaching, and religions, yes, and philosophy. So, when somebody in YouTube tell me, oh, you don't conform to the to the guidelines of WHO, I said, okay. When did WHO become my boss? Okay, but I'm not gonna talk about this bzz, bzz, or the t-shirt. I call it bzz, bzz, the t-shirt, because everybody who dies with a bzz, bzz, not everybody, but I'm sure almost all of them, they have a t-shirt. Actually, this is a great brand of tobacco. A very great blend. I'll show you. But I want to talk about mental health, depression, and how to prepare to die. Now you may say, yeah, this is the way. Prepare to die. Smoke a pipe. Smoke tobacco. Prepare to die. Okay. But this is not my issue. My issue is way down below. My ankles, my feet. Whew. I've been struggling with this here in the Philippines for many years. So obviously my feet, they don't like tropical climate. If I showed you my feet 24 hours ago, if I put them on YouTube, oh, it would be blocked because it is so terrible. Wounds, open wounds, pus. Oh my God, is what is in Philippines? Oh my gulay. Gulay means vegetables. So actually, I prefer to use that expression because I don't want to take the name of the Lord in vain. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying always to look like a sage, wise old man who smokes his pipes and gives words of wisdom. I will try again. But seriously, there are modes of dying in this world than to have the bzzz, which I call the t-shirt. This is singlet, okay, but you understand, t-shirt goes a little bit longer. But if I mention the name, YouTube will ban this video. So So come on guys, I hope you know what I'm talking about. Not really, I have been struggling with mental illness. Really, I have. Because I'm smart. I know 1 + 1 is 2, not 3, right? You don't need to be a very well educated scientist like me to know that, alright? And several times here in the Philippines I have big problems with my health. Why? Because I'm a Viking, I'm a Norwegian, and my body is not created to live with all this humidity, all these mosquitoes, and all these mushrooms or whatever we call it, candida, attacking my body. And if I showed you my feet right now, this video would be banned from YouTube. Why? Because it's so crazy, it's so disgusting, it's so full of wounds, open wounds, and pus running everywhere. It's like, okay, Mr. Doctor, where is your soul? Just cut them off, right? But I'm sorry, this is always destroying my videos, but it's a part of my video. Let's see again. I'm the sage, quiet, middle-aged man, scientist who can sit here with a pipe. And call myself, and that is the actual wonder of this stuff that I'm doing. Because I need to calm myself down. Because maybe I need to cut off, chop my feet. That is not a good thing, huh? So you understand, hopefully. Oh, the rooster, already awake. He's quarreling with the neighbors. My younger brother, he also lives in the Philippines, in the north of Luzon, and he hates roosters. Me personally, I love roosters. That's why I have one here, right in the backyard. That's why almost all my chicks here now, they are homegrown. They had a rooster, the hen had a rooster, and the rooster mated like roosters like to do. And so the result is eggs that are fertilized, and if you have the right kind of hen mothers, they will gather those eggs and they will finally stay. They will stay until, even one of my hens, she died because she was too eager in the process. She didn't even get out to get water or food. And nature has programmed them in that way. Now, okay, I have to leave this one again, which happened many times, because it's disturbing my message. I was sitting here and I was thinking really seriously about my physical condition, not my mental condition, but my physical condition. If you have followed my videos, you know that I almost died in January. I almost died. I had something. First I had all these mushrooms, candida coming, attacking all my body. And then on my back, something happened. And it just grew and grew and grew, very big. And when I get out from the hospital, when I get my bill, then I see I had sepsis and all kind of problems. Now sepsis is very dangerous. Very dangerous. So I'm only 53. I'm turning 54. And I promise you, if I were in Norway, I wouldn't have those problems. But I'm in the Philippines. And sometimes I wonder, okay, maybe I should go back to Norway. Now I cannot go back to Norway. I can, but then I have to leave my wife and my little boy, David Ben. David Ben, he's 3 years old. He's an amazing little boy. So I don't want to do that. So, and I'm really enjoying here in the Philippines. And this place where I live in Digos City is very free, very free. Don't tell Sara Duterte in Davao City, because she is really harassing the people. But the mayor here, actually, he recently had what he told on the public website of Digos city government, that he had COVID-19 and he was hospitalized, Oh my goodness. And he had fever, he had big pains. Oh, I feel sorry for the guy. And I was worried, maybe he's gonna close the whole thing down, but he didn't. He didn't. Oh, praise God for the mayor of Digos. So many places now in the Philippines are way back again in close downs, lockdowns. Manila. Oh, I'm so glad I don't stay in Manila. But I see of the YouTubers, they who stay in Dumaguete, for example, they say, "Oh, we are locked down, we cannot go freely." I will tell you guys, I am free here as long as my health allows it. I'm free here to go wherever I want. Just 2-3 days ago, I went on a long joyride with my Honda XR. It's not more 150. You see this beautiful creature here? I put on 180 cc cylinder, okay, so very, very lovely. And I have an Honda XR 200 carburetor. Well, I'm a motorcycle specialist. I'm a specialist with motorcycles, so so I know what I'm doing, right? And probably later on, when I have got more ting, I will put the racing exhaust on the thing. But I like actually the modern restrictions on the exhaust, because it's very lovely, it's very beautiful to just roam around and don't hear all this blah, 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 blah. Got me? But of course, when I changed from 150cc to 180cc cylinder, already having from before a racing carburetor, I didn't feel the very big difference. But of course, it has more draw when it has more torque. That means it kicks more. Of course, obviously, you go from 150cc to 180cc. That is 30cc plus. It's amazing. It's amazing. It should be amazing. But I'm not into the mood of racing too much. Because even if they say that the is killing a lot of people here in this country, I tell you what is killing the people in reality, and it has been doing it for decades. It's the guys who and most of them, they don't even wear a helmet, and they have modified, or they have very powerful small motorcycles, like Suzuki has what do you call it, a Raider, Raider 150 with 6-speed gearbox, 150cc cylinder, and the frame they put that small engine is, I mean the big engine, they put it in a small frame which is like a moped frame. Now a moped frame in Norway, a moped is 50cc. 50cc. So you can imagine you put an engine in of 150cc in a moped frame with 6-speed gearbox, and of course these guys, they will put everything they can to make it even more powerful. And so, but I'm not talking only about that. I even saw a guy here maybe 3-4 months ago. I was driving with my Yamaha YTX that has a sidecar, and when I drive that one, I drive very gently and slowly. It's like a small car. It's very nice to drive. And then we saw this guy, boom, he passed us with a Yamaha NMAX. I had a Yamaha NMAX in Bali, a brand new one, so I know very well the Yamaha NMAX. It's a beautiful, lovely scooter, big size scooter, and I can recommend it to everybody. But this guy, he put on the hazard lights, bang, bang, bang. He did. I think he had a helmet. And he was driving like I am the king of the road because I have an NMAX. And the guy, he was tall, he had a good belly, and he was driving like he was the owner of the road, the king of the road. Now we continued for a couple of kilometers, and what did we see? The tough guy with the NMAX, there was blood on the asphalt. The NMAX was almost upside down, and he had crashed with a sidecar. And the sidecar, I'm talking about the guys here with the legal sidecar is totally made of iron, you know. My small YTX, Yamaha YTX, it has a small little sidecar, but if you want to do the taxi business here, it must be like a cab, so it's very heavy, it's totally protecting